We're going to start in the room. We'll go with Scott, followed by Roberto.
Hey Johnny, how are you? Scott Church and Stream Punk Soccer. Obviously, it's been a whirlwind few weeks for you. Talk about the experience on that. Talk about the family support that you've had and how they've reacted to it, and just any thoughts you have there. Thanks.
Yeah, my family's been really proud, obviously, getting my debut, then getting my first start. Like, really grateful for the opportunity and just, trying to do what I can to help the team win, because that's the most important thing. So, yeah, just really proud.
Roberto Bromwich from New York City Radio in Spanish. So can you tell me about the journey this season, starting in preseason? When did you start getting an inkling that you might make the team as opposed to going back to NYCFC 2? And how have you handled each one of those steps as it became clear that, you were making the main team?
I went into preseason with the mentality that I wanted to be with the first team. So just, working hard every day, trying to improve and learn. Obviously, Pascal coming, a little bit changing identity, which was really good, and he brought the intensity to the team. So, just each opportunity I get, I try to take advantage of it. So just been really grateful.
And if I can follow up, was there any point during preseason where you started getting the inkling where, well, this is actually happening? And can you, if there was like a certain moment that you started to realize that it was happening?
Maybe in Coachella, just been given a few starts, so just taking that opportunity, I think that made me think that maybe I could have a shot at making an impact with the first team.
Sean
Soccer, Long Island Magazine. Congratulations on being on the first team at such a young age and everything. And
thank you.
You're welcome. As you just mentioned, Coachella, I'm watching it on TV. I see this young player go on. You're getting a lot of time. You're doing very well. Now comes the first home game, and you're player of the match. Where do you go from here?
Just building off that. Just one game, so just going back to training, seeing what I can improve, because it's a long season, and just trying to do each game, trying to do my best so the team could win.
How would you compare and contrast your experience between the Coachella time and the regular season time in matches?
Obviously the regular season's more intensity. So just trying to adapt to the speed of play as quickly as possible so I can be ready.
And being local, do you have any messages for anyone who might be seeing this that are with Manhattan Tickers?
It's a great place to be, and just keep improving, keep working hard, and you can reach your dreams.
Thank you.
We're going to go to Zoom. Chris, go ahead.
Hey Johnny, Chris Campbell from the outfield. You've got several games under your belt this year. Just curious as to what you're hearing from the coaching staff so far about your performances in terms of what you're doing good on, and as well as what you can improve. Thanks.
They've been very supportive so far. In possession, telling me what I can improve on, and then also defensively, a few tweaks in positioning that I could position myself better so it could help the team. So I've been getting also positive feedback though.
Andrew?
Hi, I'm Andrew Lee with Hudson River Brew here. Thank you for taking the time. Wanted to ask sort of about the reaction coming out of the Atlanta game. Knowing that was a game where you guys had control, it seemed like you were going to get draw at minimum, win probably. What's it been like this week kind of in training as you guys try to, learn from that? And what have you focused on heading into Minnesota this weekend as areas that you think need to kind of improve to avoid that kind of thing happening again?
We've been focusing a lot on making sure that we could perform for the whole 90 minutes. I think maybe in previous games we were only good for 60 minutes, so just trying to be consistent throughout the 90 minutes and manage games better.
Christian?
Hi Johnny, you played several seasons with NYCFC 2 and MLS Next Pro in the Open Cup. What did that experience and your time with Matt Pilkington specifically do for you in terms of preparing you for this?
I think MLS Next Pro has been a really good addition. I think, it's a very big step up from the academy, so it helps bridge the gap between the academy and the first team. And, the second team and Matt have really helped me try to push me to improve and to get ready for this speed of play.
We'll go with Chris again.
Hey Johnny, Chris Campbell from the outfield. The minutes you've gotten in the midfield so far have been pretty significant, and you've been playing a lot alongside Keaton Parks as well as Maxi Morales. Just can you talk about what it's like to play alongside those two and how they help you out on the field? Thanks.
Yeah, obviously they have a lot of experience under the belt, so they help give me advice, information on what I could do better, what I can improve on. So it's been very helpful to have two experienced players like that supporting me and pushing me to get better.
Anyone else? Great. Go ahead, Christian. Sorry. One more?
Yeah, just one more, Johnny, if that's okay. So much of this is new for you, new experiences. How do you adapt to those new situations and new experiences as they present themselves?
Just trying to adapt as quickly as possible. Obviously, it's a big step up from the second team, so just, in training, trying to work really, really hard so I can adapt as quick as possible. So just each experience, trying to learn and improve.